Alright, so I've tried to do this video 3 times on my phone and it stopped recording all 3 times, so we're going to do it on the computer. Not by choice, though. So here we are on Fort Myers. Fort Myers's Instagram location page. Okay, so we have the top 9 that are popular posts, of course. And as you can see here, the main thing that we're looking at is a wide diverse array of niches. We got all sorts of people here. So the first thing that you probably did was when you wanted to actually find influencers in Fort Myers or wherever your city is that you're marketing, you probably went on Google and typed in like Fort Myers influencers, right? And then maybe your second option or your second idea was to actually go on your Instagram and then search for your location and find people. So this method is okay. We're going to get to better ones, but let's go through this here. So as you can see, we got 2,500 likes on a picture of a truck. Looks like a truck in the profile picture too. So looks like a Chevy or a GMC truck channel. Maybe they're diesel lovers or something. But anyways, doesn't matter. What does matter is it's an automotive page if you had an automotive company. Over here, we have a girl here in a bikini. She's in Fort Myers. You could get her to post about anything to do with that she might be interested in. I mean, there's lots of things that it could be hair products, beauty products, clothing, all sorts of stuff, whatever. Um, we have I don't know what you couldn't really do anything with this, although that is a crazy shot with the reflection that like can't be real. That's gotta be fake. But here is an interesting one. We got this foodie, Allison, I think her name is, and she posts like all sorts of photos here. Huge engagement too. Like, look at this one, 3,900 likes with 160 comments, like almost 160. Like, look how many comments these are getting. And what's even crazier is, look, she only has 35,000 followers. And she's getting 3,900 likes on some of her best posts. Like, that's over 10%. That's like a 12% engagement rate, 13% engagement rate. Almost 4. No, it's not 12%. Whatever. It's huge, right? It's not 1%. It is a 12% around, give or take, engagement rate, which is huge. If you had a restaurant in Fort Myers and you wanted to fill it, you serve her the best thing you could possibly cook, the best thing you've ever cooked in your restaurant ever. To her, she takes a picture of it. She likes it. She leaves a review, obviously on her blog. She'll leave a review, and she'll post about you on this Instagram page. I mean, your restaurant's going to be busy, busy, busy tomorrow. So crazy stuff. Really powerful for the food industry, right? But what you're seeing here is maybe I haven't mentioned your industry yet, right? You're not into automotive. You're not into female products. You're not into food. You could probably do some lifestyle stuff with the remaining. I'm not really sure. Creativity's kind of lacking right now at midnight. But, the problem here is that mainly the niches are not very specific. So let's say you were a nightclub, okay? Let's say you're a Toronto nightclub. And so what you can do is just go to Google Toronto nightclub. And if you are a nightclub, like let's say you're the owner or the manager actually watching this video, you would know who your competition is, okay? So any B2C video or any B2C company, can really, on the local level, can apply this advice. You would know your competition, so you wouldn't have to do this. If you're an agency doing this right now and you're trying to learn, you're in your agency trying to take on influencer marketing and get some training on it, you're gonna have to do research on your clientele. Okay, so you have to figure out who they are. We got Cube, Cake Nightclub. These are some that I've never heard of. Parlure. I mean, it's Toronto. Toronto's massive, the size of Chicago, roughly, for those who are living in the U.S. Bar 244, Nest. I think I've heard of that one. There's just so many. Union, I've heard of that. EFS, been there. Wildflower, been there. Same, been there. Citizen, been there. Early Mercy, no, but I've, kind of hear of it. So, it's like if you're in the city, already some of these names if you're working with local clients. So let's just go back. We got a few of these names here. And let's say same nightclub, although I really hate it, but let's just punch it in. Same nightclub. And so here is their profile page. Not much use on the phone though, that you can see where they've been tagged, and you can kind of find influencers that way. Let's actually go the proper way. So don't actually go this way. Go into same nightclub again, but go into their actual location. So don't click their username, click their location. 510 King Street West. and then we have the top 9 here, right? So hover over, we got 134, 255, 444, 106, 489, 596, 288, 580, and 455. So we got some big accounts here. I mean, they're micro level, so they're not huge, but you know, and look at the comments too. 43 comments, 51 comments, whereas, you know, some of the other ones only have 7 comments. 24 is still a lot. But anyways, these two here, so we could basically take, you know, one of these girls and I don't know, just go to their profile. And then you can't direct message. See, you can't even direct message from the website. This is why I like the phone. But you can, on the phone, direct message them and reach out to them. And remember, you have to have an authoritative, well-branded account, or they're not going to respond and take you seriously. Okay, so you need to basically have a bunch of followers, a bunch of a brand, you know, a bunch of you know, a good picture, logo, etc., all set up, posts, etc., so that they actually respond. It's going to go, when you reach out to them with DMs, it's going to go into their spam folder, but they'll still read that. We're going to get into actual technicalities in the next few videos on that specifically, but basically this is the main way to, on no budget, on a free budget, to find local influencers. Is, you know, you can search your city, but again, that's a 5 out of 10. If you want to go for more of a 10 out of 10, you would go for search your competitors up. You know, let's do some more. Let's search up Fifth Social Club. Right, here's some more. So you got 2 from the last one. Go through these. This is a little higher end club. Yeah, so there. I mean, there's one right there. How many comments? 8 comments. Low comments. Maybe he's buying likes. Hard to say. Really hard to say. I don't think so. But anyways, interesting. So low engagement. But let's go back. So you just repeat this, right? You could bring him in. Ideally, I mean, you know who you want to bring in. Ideally, if you're a nightclub, you want to bring in people who are likely girls. I mean, they're always giving out girls free drinks, free admission, that kind of stuff, or not free drinks, but usually cheap drinks. So you would reach out to them. You'd offer free drinks. They'd come in, take some photos, and then you can post. Well, you can do a few things. You can get content of them or whatever. But what really is powerful, and what you mainly are going to be doing, is getting them to take photos of themselves. So whatever, they bring friends and whatever, just make sure they get photos. I'm sure they can handle that without your help. They're going to bring people, and she'll take photos and just have her on a weekly schedule every, I don't know, depends what night you really want to promote. So if you're a Thursday night club, you'd have them promote maybe on Thursday afternoons, or even better, you know, maybe Wednesday. Have them post and tag you guys, and maybe have a description about the specials. And then, you know, she can be like, see you there tomorrow. And then she'll actually be there tomorrow. And then she'll like bring in a bunch of friends, and her friends would pay and buy drinks and that stuff. And when I say friends, I don't just mean like female friends. I mean like guys that are like obsessed with her or whatever, or like have a crush or whatever. You know what I mean? They would bring, if she could bring people there, is what I'm trying to say. So anyways, that's all I have for you now. They're price-wise and that kind of stuff for these micro local influencers. It's I think you get a lot for free if you just give admission and drinks. You could probably get a lot for free. You could offer them. It'd be pretty cheap to get them in there. You could offer maybe her and 3 friends, as long as they have over, say, you know, over 1,000 followers. We're interested in getting you guys here. Free drinks and free admission. You know, 3 free drinks or maybe a free bottle, whatever, right? Depending on demand and your costs, etc. So you'd bring them in, and then they'd you know, post content for you, spread out, drip it is the word, drip it over the course of 4 weeks. And that's probably what I would do if I was a local nightclub. So anyways, let's get into the next video.